Hi folks, right up in the lakes. I'm in what you might call a juniper forest, and what do I find? Tucked away right in there is a holly pollard. So somebody in the past, maybe hundreds of years ago, somebody was cutting these trees because these are really ancient, which presumably sometime in the past was cut to feed the animals in the winter. I think it's fantastic. Well, I've come out a bit, so I'm on the edge of the juniper forest. In front of me you can just see this holly pollard, but what's behind it? A great survivor, the Celtic maple. And we can't get in there, but I'd love to get in there and see what its girth is. Right up here, the highest tree, apart from the junipers of course, and it's a survivor, folks. Don't ever forget that. Rich in wildlife, belongs in the UK, and right up in the lakes. Fantastic. Hi folks, we're looking at some really fine forest form beech, what the forester would call a gun barrel, and they looked after by Ian Jack. He's over there with Jill, and you can see they literally go to the sky, and he's obviously using them. He collects the seedlings and plants them out because of the genetic form of them. But what I want to show you too, here's one that goes to the sky, but look at it, it's hollow. It's completely hollow for a long way up there. I've got an old jackdaw, she's calling, because somewhere up there, right up there in the canopy, she's got a nest, because here's your classic hollow tube, and it's in beech and not in oak. But there you go, some of the finest beech left, if you like, in the whole of Europe. And they really do go up there, and I'm afraid we ought to come back in the winter and do it. But what an experience. Phenomenal. You don't have to go to North America to see big trees. They're in your backyard. I've just come outside my lovely hollow beech, and just to show you, look at that. There you go. Fantastic. South of Carlisle, lovely area, and here's some young woodland commercial plantation. We need them, by the way, but here we've got Ian Jack, the forester, who spotted these crab apples. We think they're crab apples, there's quite a few of them, but look what he's done. He came in with a giant harvester and they smashed all the trees down around it and released this lovely tree. It's the first time we've seen, if you like, a fruit tree or a wild fruit tree actually given space like this in a wood. So let's hope she starts producing crabs now, because obviously when it was in the deep shade it probably didn't do anything. But it's fantastic. So it's happening, folks. People are doing these things now. They're starting to care for their trees, and it's wonderful.
Well, Ian's brought us to this unbelievably enormous rowan, and it's just such an exceptional tree. It's not too high up altitude, but look at the girth of it. It's very significant. Here's another view from the other side. Very beautiful crown coming down, layering, and all around the edge of it are fruit trees. So there's crabapple and crabapple and crabapple, and we're in a most remarkable wood pasture, something I've never seen like this, where it's just full of berried and fruit trees, but of a remarkably old-fashioned, very old-fashioned sort, but really interesting find.